Congratulations to the class of 2020. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yes, 10 years ago, I attended my graduation ceremony. It was much like this, in the park. I'm bored on my skull, completely trashed. And this is exactly what I was hoping for. So, now, this might be a little out of the ordinary for Harvard University, because you've been taught by some of the greatest minds the world has to offer. And now, before you enter the workforce, you have to be lectured on worldly advice by a guy who looks like he makes custom cars. Alright, but don't get me wrong though. It's an honor to be here. Harvard has some of the greatest figures in business, politics, and the arts deliver a commencement speech. And I'm thrilled to be part of it. And we have Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, Steven Spielberg, Madeleine Albright, Michael Bloomberg, and me. Now, a little few fun facts about Harvard. The annual tuition for Harvard University is over $70,000 a year, and I am only doing this for $200. Now, I don't mean to sound petty, but I'm pretty sure the one place that isn't strapped for cash is Harvard Business School. Now, in college, you learn lots of things that last for the rest of your life. I myself graduated from Pittsburgh State and about 10 years ago, and that was when the Go Green initiative was really starting to take off. So since then, recycling has been a regular part of my life. So it's that I say, once Harvard starts sending you mail and asking for money, I highly recommend you recycle that shit immediately. Right, now, it wasn't until 2 weeks ago when I got the call to speak from your friend and colleague, John Bragavia.
Close enough.
John Bragavia. That's an interesting name, Bragavia. That's the name of like either a huge nerd or a vampire within the community, the garlic. Now, aside from working in technology, John also likes to make DJ music, which we've been listening to tonight, under his stage name Bisson. I listened to some of Bisson's music, and my God, John's music is so bad that even when I had it on mute, my neighbors told me to turn that shit off. John likes to call his music Bermuda Soul. Yeah, but you know what? After listening to a few tracks, I think I have a better one. Video game loading screen. Now I want you all to understand, ever since I got the call to be your commencement speaker, I dedicated all the time and energy I had into making this speech, just like how you all did with your term papers, by waiting until the last night was due. Harvard Business School graduates are a different breed altogether. And at most colleges, they'll bring out a commencement speaker and they'll rattle off a few cliches like believe in your dreams and shit like that. But then life will come swooping in and tear your dreams to pieces. But not Harvard Business School graduates. With rich parents and unlimited resources, you all have what it takes to be Batman. Now, one lesson I'd like you to follow is to take pride in the things that matter. Take pride in your work ethic and in your loyalty to your friends. Harvard claims to be a champion of diversity, yet for some reason all the male and female students look like Velma from Scooby-Doo. Harvard wasn't always the shining beacon of diversity it is today. Former Harvard President Charles W. Eliot once spoke out against interracial relationships. Now, before you think you can cancel him, I'm happy to inform you that God canceled him back in 1926. Now, take pride in the fact that you graduate from the most challenging curriculums in the world. While some of your classmates majored in art, now I'm not suggesting that art is a worthless degree. I'm not suggesting that at all. I'm telling you, art is a worthless degree. You're probably wondering, how do I know this? Because I graduated with a degree in film. After serving my internship with MTV Networks and a fresh bachelor's degree in my pocket, I was hired immediately. Now, I'm not going to name the company by name. Instead, I'll take the first letter of both words and switch them around so you can figure it out. So the company that hired me was called Red Robin, okay? Now they say that for every 100 applicants to Harvard University, only 6 are ever accepted. 6 is also the total number of seconds you'll ever feel sympathy for those peasants. Now take pride in the fact that you have bragging rights when graduating one of the most prestigious Ivy League schools in America. Now you can probably stand shoulder to shoulder with other famous Harvard alum like the Unibarber Ted Kaczynski, Enron CEO Jerry Skilling, Facebook founder / alien in human costume Mark Zuckerberg, and late night talk show host / Benjamin Button ladyboy Conan O'Brien. Listen, I love Conan, I can say that. Alright. Now, however, don't let your Harvard degree go to your head. I know a lot of you want to leave your mark and make a difference, but don't let your ego get the best of you. Life is a lot like a game of football. Some of you will go on to be like Tom Brady and make big differences, and some of you will go on to be the guys holding the D and the fence to every football game. Even though you're all officially done with school, the learning doesn't stop here. Recently, I learned that my neighbor suffers from seizures. I learned this because this whole time I thought he was just really into breakdancing. I like that one too. Alright, 10 years ago I was just like you, excited, head full of dreams and possibilities, pissed drunk in the park. Now, part of my job as your commencement speaker is to remind you that no matter who your parents bribe, life isn't fair. One day Daddy will say he's going to buy you a 2020 Mercedes, but all they have left on the lot is a 2018 with 5,000 miles. Life isn't fair. All I'm saying is, you cannot cancel reality. One example was after years of non-stop work in the media industry, I finally landed my dream job working for prestigious rock station WAAF. Not only did I get to push the limits of my creativity, I had the pleasure of meeting members of the biggest bands in the world, including Aerosmith, Metallica, Slipknot, and Black Sabbath. Then one day my boss tells me, he brings me into his office, and tells me that after 4.5 years of non-stop hard work and dedication, I was being let go to corporate restructuring, which is just fancy business talk for real poor. In other words, I lost my dream job, and I was left without any direction on what I was supposed to do next. Plus, I was concerned as to who would hire the guy who looks like he manages tech support for the Sons of Anarchy. Eventually, I landed a job selling motorcycles because, you dress for the job you want. I didn't like it at first, but after I learned that the world will keep turning with or without you, that's when things started to get better. Now I'm allowed to swear in front of customers, I'm making free time this much, and I can all do it while looking like one of the guys from the evolution chart. Your path at 22 will not necessarily be the same path when you're 32, 42, or 52. At 22, I want to move to Los Angeles and make movies. Now at 32, nothing makes me happier than watching Hollywood burn as we speak. Thank you. I like your style. Here's another example. At 22, John just heard me call his music video game loading screen. By the time he's 32, he'll be working on Grand Theft Auto 8 where it'll be a mission to kill me. Now, our generation is certainly unique because most of us were born living, or at least following, the tragic events of 9/11. We've grown up with this constant cycle of fear, danger, and division. In 2020 alone, we've had to deal with the coronavirus, racial tension, political ideologies that leave us divided and even since the Civil War, and Tiger King. Most of you will remain resilient and strong in the face of adversity as we always do. Some of you are related to the shape-shifting lizard people puppet masters pulling the strings. Did I blow your cover? Even despite all this absurdity and confusion, there is still hope. If you ever feel like the world is a dark, scary place, just know that somewhere in the world there is some random a-hole making a meme all about cats, Keanu Reeves, and lots of weed. So, here's to you, the class of 2020. No matter what challenges face, I hope to God you guys have the balls, stand up to them, and then teabag them when you're done.